What it do, Grasshopper fam? You already know you're tapped into the Tapped In with Grasshopper podcast. First of all, go hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Keeps us going. I love the feedback. They've been providing some super good feedback lately. So keep that shit coming, guys. It helps me make this podcast better, make this channel better for you guys. So if you guys do like this channel, you find it helpful, it's helped you succeed, make money in any way, you can definitely show some support. You can send something through Venmo at Powered by Success. Donations are super appreciated. So, and also people who throw out some donations, I will shout you out on the podcast. So make sure to add your tag in the comment section. Also, I want to let everybody know if you want to get your logo on here, you want to get your product, you want to get your brand, you want us to talk about it, you want to get some advertisement, some eyes your way. You can hit me on Instagram, shoot a DM. I am Zach Powers. And let you guys know, today's topic, we're doing social media influencing, content creation, and weed events with Adam Ill. What?
What's up? Okay.
I'm Grasshopper. I'm here with my boy KT and my boy Adam Ill. Hit me on, social media. I am Zach Powers. KT dot in the city and Getting High Everywhere on Instagram.
Yeah, get high everywhere.
Get high everywhere on Instagram. So my boy Adam, I've known this guy for a good minute. We've been in the same industry for a long time. I've seen this guy at shows, seen him at events, weed events, weed parties. I've seen him all over social media, Instagram, TikTok. He's all over the place.
And he's getting high right now.
He's getting high right now. He's a weed social media influencer, brand ambassador, content creator, and pothead or stoner. What's appropriate?
We're the highest host. We professional smokers. We get paid to smoke weed, and we host and we stay high. So the term influencer is cool, but it just makes me cringe every time because I don't think as myself of an influencer. I'm not out here trying to influence anybody on shit. I was just documenting my cannabis consumption like back in MySpace days, and the term influencer wasn't around. There wasn't really a lane for people who got paid to smoke weed, and coming from a radio background, and we could get into that. I don't know what you got planned here, but I learned how to transition and start monetizing off the social media platform from the following I had, from creating organic lifestyle content. It wasn't me like, oh, look, it was just, I was with friends. I'm in SoCal. I had great access to flowers, as you know, being to some events. So I was just documenting that shit. I'm not influencing anyone. I was just, look, I get high. You should too. Don't be ashamed of it. It's fucking normal.
There we go, baby. There we go. Fuck yeah, dude. I love that. I actually didn't know that about you. I didn't know you come from a radio background.
Oh, yeah. I did radio for like a decade. I was working in L.A., if you're familiar with L.A. radio. I did 97.1, used to be a talk radio station. It had like Howard Stern and Tom Leykis and Frosty, Heidi, and Frank. Tim. It was a whole like talk lineup, and I was like on the street team, the brand ambassador. So I was the one that went out to events for the radio station and put up the banners and gave out the stickers and engaged with the listeners. I was like the face. And when they flipped formats to a top 40 demographic, so it went from males 18 to 40 to 11-year-old females because they were just doing pot and shit. I was already known as like the station stoner. I had many features on air being like the stoner of the radio station and hooking people up. So in 2009, when they flipped formats, I transitioned and started podcasting, and it was just kind of educating people on cannabis, because a lot of people had a lot of people still don't have knowledge. They think their favorite rapper's smoke is the best smoke, and it's not true. It's whatever they're getting for free, and they're just rapping about it.
Spit that shit, man. Let them know.
I'm a real smoker, dude. We got to make green weed great again. Like the purple weed's cute. It's nice. It looks good on social media, but I need some good, solid green weed that actually gets me high.
We were just talking about this shit on one of these past
real
episodes.
life.
Just something
real life.
Man.
People think that the quality comes from if it's purple or not, and that's not true, bro.
Just put it in a cold room; it'll turn purple, dude.
That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do.
But I was just, after the radio thing, I just started bud tending. I got a gig. I was in SoCal, so it was fucking obvious. In 2009, I just kind of started bud tending, and the number one thing I learned is that people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
There you go.
They come in and they just see a shelf and there's like 20 jars.
Big lack of education.
I'm just used to getting whatever I get in a Ziploc bag in the parking lot, or like I have to go to my homie's house. Like I don't know what the fuck it is. So it was just kind of general knowledge of, you know, the characteristics of the plants, of the indicas versus the sativas, the hybrids, the concentrates, the edibles, the topicals, like whatever the fuck we had in the shop. And you remember the 215 days.
Fuck
it was like, there was no regulation. There was like whatever the fuck you wanted.
Dude, people are take a shit out of the jar. Hey, hold your hand out.
We were finger fucking the nugs. You're like shoving it in nostrils. People were trying to deli style it with chopsticks, but in the end, you're just
chopsticks, dude. I remember that shit. The fucking tongs. Yo, so what? Look, what was your earliest appearance in the cannabis industry? Do you think?
What do you mean by cannabis?
Cannabis industry. I don't mean like in the streets slinging sacks. I mean like at shows, at events. You know, around dispensaries. Like, what's your earliest appearance in the industry?
Probably. Well, I've done events like today. Look, you know how on Facebook you get like on this day, like 10 years ago or whatever.
Yep.
So on this day, 9 years ago, I threw an actual event called the Bo-Olympics. And it was my homage to the Olympics, but we, you know, turned the events into consuming events, like the 100-yard snap, which was instead of the 100-yard dash, you just whoever could smoke a gram of flour the fastest. We did synchronized dabbing instead of synchronized swimming. We did dap skip ball instead of basketball. We did a 40-yard gauntlet, which was basically the 40-yard dash. So we like incorporated, but I'm not into over consuming anymore.
Right.
But before, 2010, I hosted the Hash Bar Olympics on Venice, which got some coverage and press also. Damn. But I think like the cannabis industry is hard to like define.
My definition is like, you know, you got the like high time shows,
so the first
sessions, like dispensaries. Actually, when there was dispensaries that you could like, you knew where they weren't getting shut down.
I started bud-tending in 2009, so I guess that would be like my full like because I've been smoking weed for over 2 decades.
2 fucking decades.
Yeah. Like daily consumption. You know, I started a little before that, but daily consumption started over 2 decades.
This guy is literally the highest host.
And then, so like I've always been involved in, and I got to meet a great man called Jack Herrera in my earlier life.
You met Jack Herrera?
Yeah. I got fortunate enough to meet him a couple times. So he just kind of put it in me to just kind of educate. And I was just trying to educate through the culture and entertainment, not trying to like shove knowledge down like a teacher, because that's just boring. So I would just I would call it like edutainment. Like I would have people on, but we would do it in entertaining
What platform
ways.
was this?
This was I was podcasting in 2009.
Podcasting. So is there,
and it was
there
live on Stickum. Do you guys remember Stickum.com?
Nope.
Stickcam.com. Nope. It was like a share screen service where you would live stream your shit, and then you had like other windows of people that could stream.
So it's kind of like Twitch.
Stickcam.com. No, it was different. It turned into like Justin TV or JTV, I think it is now.
Gotcha.
It was just like a streaming service where you had cameras and you could watch your live viewers, and if your cameras were filled, they just view it. But we were live streaming our podcast in 2009. I was interviewing anybody I could, being a bud tender. I didn't know there was an industry to cannabis. I just thought it was this fucking weed that people grew, you smoke it, whatever. I didn't know there was like this fucking super deep subculture and all these writers and shit. So like starting the podcast, I got to meet growers, hash makers, activists, lawyers, doctors, fucking.
How are you getting plugged in with all these people?
Being a bud tender, dude.
Just being a bud tender. So these motherfuckers would come in.
Because, the demographic is like all over the spectrum. Like you have 18-year-olds, you have 88-year-olds.
And this is in LA.
Yeah, SoCal. Yeah, I'm born and raised in the Valley, 818, say it backwards.
Shout out to 818. Let's go, baby. LA, you already know. What? So you're at this you're at this dispensary. How old were you? 2009.
2009.
Okay, so 2009, you're at this dispensary. You got people coming in.
Stage age or real age? No, I'm just playing.
You got these people coming in, lawyers, entertainers, butt kids, activists,
and then
and you're just interviewing them, like, hey, dude, I got this platform. I got this platform. You want to come on?
Messages to like people, like, hey, pull up to on my show. And like there wasn't a lot of cannabis podcasts in 2009.
Fuck no, dude. There still isn't.
There's a lot now, but nothing is worth. Listen. That's a whole other subject.
Right, whole other subject.
So 2009, we called it, of course. It started at Adam Macadocious show, but no one knew how to spell Adam Macadocious.
Adam Macadocious.
Yeah, because I turned blunts into roaches. It was fucking a regular thing. But
guy, dude.
SEO,
where the fuck you come from, dude?
The Valley, A1A, baby. But look, you can't people don't know how to spell Adam Macadocious, and I realized, this shit's hard for people to find. Yeah. So we just changed it to the Hotcast, bro. It was easy. There was no other shows. So fucking
Yeah.
simple. Hotcast.
Podcast.
And there was one other show called Marijuana Radio at that time, but they were in Colorado and they were doing more like news, topical, political, like monotone stories and shit. And I would just come in with like, yo, here's a fucking, let's fucking get lit and talk about this shit. I just came from the dispensary. I got all this weed. Let's fucking get high. And then I would have growers talk about the fucking ways that shit grows between the different mediums, rock wool, cocoa, hydro, aeroponics, indoor, outdoor, greenhouse, fucking, you know, and just start educating people just through basic conversation.
Fuck yeah.
And that's how, like, you know, it just was like homies chilling.
Were you able to, did you just cut that off one day, or were you able to like transition that to another platform?
Well, so
do you still have that following from back then?
So I still podcast every Wednesday on Hayes Radio. It's cool. I just
on
keep it
Hayes
steady.
Radio.
Yeah.
Where can they find that? What is it? An app?
It's an
or what?
app, and it's on iTunes and Spotify and
Hayes
whatever.
Radio, guys.
Yeah.
What's the podcast called?
The podcast.
The podcast.
OG podcast.
The OG.
Now there's like
podcast.
1,000 the podcasts out there.
Of course there is. Of course.
But so like I started with a co-host, and you know, throughout fucking after 4 years, you know, shit's changing. The industry changes. There's different directions, and so I changed from the podcast to the Getting High With show, and I started doing that for a couple, like a year or two before I got picked up by a network that everyone loves called Be Real TV.
Oh, no shit.
And then I started, so that was like 2014. So I started doing the Getting High With show on Be Real TV, which was great. You know, I feel like we helped each other out a lot. Me being on the Be Real TV platform, and then bringing this whole other culture of cannabis to it with dabbing and
Of course.
yeah. Because I mean, Be Real's a legend. Fucking
hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Cyber
quote his
Hill.
songs every day and shit,
Yeah.
smoking, and you know, having that platform, my guests, you know, ended up elevating, and I was able to get a couple more cool people on the show.
It's fucking amazing.
And,
dude. Sounds
you
like
know,
you had so many, you made so many good connections early on. And like those connections, have you ran into a connection that you met 10, 20 years ago today and been like, yo, I need to call them because I got a new segment or I got some new shit?
I try to keep in contact with people. My thing is I have a horrible memory, so it's like
He smoked.
like I meet people and forget who I meet sometimes. And you know, I've had dinner with people and we would talk, and then like I would forget because I don't know if it's
Yeah, shit,
something
dude, I
wrong with
forget
my
people's
brain,
name
or
right
'cause
after I meet
started
them.
consuming way too early or what. But
All right,
it does fuck
I
with
got
me.
a question. What's your favorite platform right now? Like, what are you most
Twitch.
active on?
Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch.tv/highest baby. Follow me. I stream daily. I should be streaming right now, dude.
Daily.
Bam.
Shit. So what's the deal with Twitch? What's going on with
Twitch is just like a long form live stream. You have a lot of capabilities on there as far as, you know, you can play games, watch videos, interact with the chat, create custom emotes for your page. People can sub and donate. You could create commands and challenges, and it's just like a cool long form video, and they give you a lot of capabilities to do what you want.
It's good engagement, good.
Well, if you
good
create
impressions.
the community and you're, you know, original and entertaining, then I'm sure you could get people.
Gotcha.
There's an audience for everybody out there.
Sure.
Like I watch people, I'm like, what the fuck? Like who watches this? And I see 15,000 people. I'm like, all right, well, obviously people are into whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
So like that's what I always tell people. Like I don't watch. Like don't worry about what other people do. Just be true to yourself and be original to you, and you will. Your audience will form. It might not happen overnight, but your shit will happen as long as you stay consistent.
And make sure you got THC in your system.
Oh, you know that's a regular. That's a regular.
It's daily. Huh?
So what? Look, I'm wondering because I'm a business owner. I've been doing this shit.
Let me not like.
to me,
Look,
talk
I
to
love
me.
IG too. You know they've helped me a lot, but I've just been kicked off and deactivated and disabled and banned so many times for nothing that it's just frustrating right now. So like as much as I love IG and it's helped me a lot with you know, just getting my brand out there to the public, Twitch is right now.
Twitch
my
is
favorite.
safe.
Yeah.
And you can smoke on there. You
well,
can,
if you're in a legal state, you could smoke on there, yes.
if you're in a legal, in a legal state.
Legal.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, it's Jeff Bezos, you know, Amazon or Twitch is Amazon. Amazon is fucking Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is about to do some weed shit with Amazon, so fuck it.
Gang.
Hire me, dog. Let's go. I'll be your cannabis culture advisor.
Hey, hire this guy.
I just made the title.
So I'm a business owner. I've been doing this a while, and I've had my store. I've been around. I've seen people come in and out of this game, in and out of the industry. Just all sorts of stuff I've seen. So one thing I've seen when people go, sometimes you see people like they're not very known to being known. So what what would you say is that aha moment from you going from being unknown to being quote unquote known in weed, in cannabis?
Bro, listen, I'm just a regular dude from the valley who gets high.
Come on,
Listen,
man.
listen.
Come on. He got to be humble. He's got to be humble right now.
I mean, you know,
For those of you guys who don't know, this guy, honestly, he's going to be humble and shit. But, dude, this guy's the fucking most known male, cannabis guy, ever, dude. I don't know anybody that's bigger than this guy besides Burner.
Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah,
you're right there, number 3.
Look, I'm just a regular dude. I'm not like a rapper or a comedian or an actor or like any. I mean, it's like I'm just a host. You know what I'm saying?
He's a regular host.
I just MC.
But look at his chain. Look at his chain, though, guys. Check out that bust down.
Listen, this is my crypto right here. Gold always goes up. You never have to worry about gold, dude.
There you go. Tell him. Well, do you think there was an aha moment to where you're like, yo, like I got something here. Like I have a fucking network.
I think when I started like hosting and presenting at like the High Times Awards, where they would hit me up like, hey, we want you to MC the award show. Because when I used to go to High Times as like a fan, they had multiple people hosted. It'd be like one person comes out for best indica, one person comes out for best
They
sativa,
had multiple hosts.
But then like it came to the point where I am just like presenting the whole thing. Like they're like, and then there might be like a special celebrity co-host that comes for like one category.
Who's like one of your favorite co-hosts that used to go up?
I mean, there's never been a consistent. I love them all.
Okay.
Where's my solo? Which was my solo? I love them all.
All right. Fair enough.
They're all good. I mean, you know, the 2 Chainz video I did really helped a lot too. With the G4, the most expensive is Sesh.
Yeah. What you got to say about that, KT?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all seen that one, but
I saw that. That shit
that one. A lot of people hit me up. It's before they go, oh fuck, it's Russ. They could be like, oh, you were in the 2 Chainz video, huh? I was like, yeah, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good shit.
Yes, sir. You ever thought about doing music?
Listen, so like I said, I'm not like a musician. I appreciate it. I've been in the studio. I have a couple tracks. It was fun when I went in the studio.
Yeah, you had fun.
People have told me like, oh, it's just cool. You should put it out. But like, you know, I'm not a musician, so I don't know if it will ever get released to the public. But you know, there's been talks of some of these tracks that I have to come out for public ear.
There you go.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna say, dude, this guy right here, KT right here, he's gonna be humble too. All these motherfuckers are humble, but I ain't. Let me talk some shit for you guys. This guy is, dude, one of the best musicians I know. You get this guy on a track, he's probably one of the best hip hop people I've ever heard. You get this guy on a track, his hooks are insane. You're just like, what the fuck? This is you?
Let's go.
Appreciate it,
dude.
Man.
It's
an art, man. It's
I respect it. Look, I go to studios, I drop off weed, I hang out, I vibe out. There's a beat on. I'm like, yo, let me get in there and do some shit. They're like, hell yeah, dog, go. And then I just do some shit, and they're like, dude, that's just dope. I was like, y'all are lying to me because you guys are my friends. I'm like, y'all, like, I heard this shit. They're like, no, dude. This ain't even mastered yet. Watch.
There you go.
Thanks. But I'll get down on the flute, dude. If you need some flute with me,
man.
I learned how to play flute on Twitch, so I'll come up and just lay some fucking flute melodies down.
With the flute.
Yeah, there you go. Shit, man. So for the viewers out there that are, or just people out there that are building their online presence, do you have any tips on growing their following healthily or organically or fat? I mean, any tips?
Sure. Like I said, be original with your content and consistent.
Consistent. That's the key.
Consistent, dude. Just because you get 4 views doesn't mean no one's watching. But just keep it going because it will get seen soon. Network, dude. Always network. Reach out. It's so easy now to reach out to folks and collab or have them share a post if it costs you some money to be on their page. Support their hustle, dude, because you want to be the same way. I'm sure. You want people to pay you to post. So you gotta respect that. Look, I'll go into a store and support my friends and spend $72 in an eighth, but I'm only gonna spend it one time just because I support my friends. But I ain't gonna be a repeat customer. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to be keeping the lights on here, dude.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll appreciate my friend's brand and hustle, and I'll go one time and do it. But you know, and then also don't burn bridges, dude. This is a small ass industry. You never know when you're gonna have to cross this bridge again. These events are really small as far as, you know, other types of industries. So don't burn bridges, and
Yeah,
always,
yeah.
Just
Dropping gems, baby. Tapped in.
I think that's the
podcast.
top three. I will just do those three.
Okay.
Be original, consistent. What was the second one? I
Network,
said?
don't burn
Network
bridges.
and don't burn bridges.
Yeah,
Boom.
dude, those
I
are
like
fucking
those.
dope.
I'll
Yeah,
stick with those.
I can fuck with all those.
The networking and consistency.
What?
That's key, man.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your favorite online collaborations or skits you've done? Like some popular ones, whether it's popular or funny or not funny. Just what are some of your favorites that you've done?
Damn, I've been doing shit since MySpace, bro. It's just
Fucking
Back in the
so
day.
MySpace.
Top 8.
some of my So you said a favorite
collaboration skit you've done. Like you just talked about that 2 Chainz video you did.
The 2 Chainz one was good. A lot of the shows I did a lot of long form content and then took micro content. Like those interviews that I had were cool. Like I've interviewed like David Arquette and fucking Corrupt and Rude Jude and like all sorts of random people that I would never thought I'd be sitting next to and smoking weed with. So I mean those were always cool. But
who I just saw you with on like on your Instagram. I saw you next to fucking Gary V. What are you doing, dude? What do you got cooking?
yeah,
dude?
see,
What do you
like
got coming, bro.
there's like a
I was gonna Gary V just talking shit. Oh, we got something coming.
yeah. I was
God.
I network.
Network.
And,
what it's all about.
I try to,
Networking,
build relationships and always am optimistic with things. And
You
I
don't
never,
burn bridges.
So, I got a chance to meet him a couple times through this company I work with. Shout out to Green Street. And, they got this new hub that they about to open up. And, it's going to be an exciting time, dude. So stay tuned.
Yes.
Good shit.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes.
I'm about expanding the brand. Like the cannabis community is amazing. I love the culture, but we got to.
What is your brand? What is your brand? Like I know who you are, but what is your brand? Is your brand you? Are you Adam Ill? Is that your brand?
Adam Ill, dude. Adam
That's the
Ill,
brand.
baby. It's it's this original guy who gets hired, this delicate dude from the valley who just has a passion for cannabis and is. I feel like, I know what good weed is, and people kind of, I hate saying this, but like respect anything that I would smoke or fuck with because I don't say yes to everyone. If that was the case, I'd have 100 CBD companies and a whole bunch of vape pens out there and work with all that distillate bullshit. But I only kind of fuck with shit that I would consume or I'll put. So I feel like people were like,
something you can stand on, something you can stand behind.
if he's like, if he's fucking with it, if he's smoking it, then it must be good. Speaking of which, I see some grasshoppers in front of me in my roach, so I might have to smoke another one, bro, and tell you how I feel, dog, because I do them real life evaluations. And I see we got some dessert strains here.
That's
my
right,
favorite.
Oh my god. So
Sorry, what was
you
the question?
we know you're answering it. You're answering them, dude. You got any favorite skits that you've done? Favorite
skits.
funny shit that you're like, yo, this shit was hilarious. Just makes you dude. Because I'm sure some of the shit you write, you're just like, yo, this is hilarious.
So I started doing this HSN show. It's called the Highest Shopping Network. It's like HSN TV, that QVC style, late 1900s infomercial.
Nice.
That shit we used to watch when we were high as fuck late at night. And it was just some dude selling some random shit. And
Call now, $29.95 for the next 30 minutes.
Yeah, so I
What if you buy
relaunched.
now?
So I started doing that with Dab Nation, and we relaunched, and I'm doing a whole different format, and it's a live HSN, and I'm selling products for our industry. So the first one I was selling a torch, I was selling a banger, I was selling
Is this just for fun, or you're really selling this?
no, I have
This is
viewers.
real.
This is live streaming. We
Holy
have viewers order
shit.
it as I talk about it. If they
What?
order it, they get entered into a giveaway.
You fucking
and once we
serious?
reach a certain amount of sales, we enter them into a raffle, and then we pick a random winner, and I spin this wheel, and then they could win a dab right
my
or a rig
God.
or a fucking nail in a torch set. It's
Dude, the
real
game has
life.
changed, baby.
Yeah, it's Illy Hayes. I'm out here showing you the best products you need if you're a real smoker.
That's right.
You can watch it. It's one of my VODs on Twitch. I'm gonna upload it on YouTube.
I'm about to tap into that shit when we get out of here.
It's
That's
pretty
fucking
exciting.
dope, dude.
Yeah, I can show you.
So that's
later.
so fun. No, dude, I need help with all that. I don't know shit. Dude. I know
I'll
how
show
to
it to you.
podcast. I send it over to this guy. He edits it, but I don't even post the shit.
Cut here.
Dude, here you go, dude.
Insert video
Do what you
of
do.
HSN.
Speaking of which, do you have a team that does all your the content writing, the editing, the posting? Like, you have a team that does it, or do you do all
like
that
I said,
yourself?
network and build relationships. I work with a lot of people and brands. Shout out to everybody that I associate with. It's usually just me and my lady for everything I do, but a lot of the content I've been working with Top Tree a lot recently.
Top Tree.
Yeah, they're just like a IG company. My bad, dude. I'm fucking with the mic. Tighten that. Yeah. I need to roll one up.
It's all good. Fuck it up.
I've been doing shit with Top Tree. We've been making a bunch of viral shit. Like today, I just came. We just created some viral content shit. And,
Dude, I love how this guy talks about it. He's like, yeah, there's some viral content. It's like every other day.
So like we just did a new one. You know how New York is allowing you to fly out with 3 ounces. So we just did a skit where like we're rolling through the New York airport and the TSA is like, you got drugs, and we just show a bunch of weed. And he's like, I said drugs, not weed. Hey, and I'm like, throw him a joint. And like,
Man, that shit crazy. You can fly out of New York with 3 ounces. In LA, you can do 1 ounce. Shit crazy.
What's that say about it?
Bring that piff to LA, baby. I need that haze.
Come
Where
on.
you at?
Where you guys at? That
Let me
sour
get the
diesel.
Uptown, baby.
Bring that sour diesel out.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy, man. That shit backwards.
So
Crazy.
all the deletions and bannings and shit getting taken off offline. What do you think now is the safest place to post cannabis content?
Your own website.
Your own website.
If you can drive traffic to it. I know WeedTube is out there. They're like a only cannabis content site. I mean, if you follow the terms of service correctly, you could be on Instagram. I like Twitch. I'll make content and play it on Twitch because it's my original content, so I could show my original shit without violating any copyright or DCMA laws, the music shit. So, yeah, I would just say your website.
Website for
and
sure.
That's very hypocritical of me because I have a website and don't have my content on it.
No, well, I made a website because of the same thing. Instagram kept getting deleted, kept getting shit
I just got my
taken down.
IG back.
You did?
Yeah, it was just
That's
deleted
that
2 days ago. I just got it today.
Oh my
or yesterday,
God,
whatever.
bro. That shit's ridiculous. I've had probably about 10 accounts deleted on Instagram. Very discouraging, bro. People
Can't delete me in real life.
Yeah.
I got 2 bags. Where you at? Which one am I smoking?
Hell yeah, whatever you want, dude. We got runts, got slushies.
I know.
You know,
I'm
bro,
thinking
pretty
the
much
slushies
runs
is
though.
where I should go.
Yeah, let's go do that shit.
My nose is drawing me here. Look, we smoke Runts.
That's
Runts
that
is not
five.
exotic anymore.
That's
Look,
that five.
Nah.
I
It
don't
ain't
wanna
exotic,
insult
all right,
anybody.
Reggie?
Nah.
Look, I don't know how everyone is, but Runts is not exotic. That shit is
Talk that
available
shit.
everywhere.
2019.
Talk that
man.
shit.
Look up exotic and tell me if that's a definition of Runts. No, you know what exotic is right now? Motherfucker headband. That's a train wreck is exotic, dog. A Romulan.
Yo.
Let me get some Northern Lights number
some of this-
5.
some of
That
this
shit's
antique-
exotic.
Yo, where's the green crack at,
The
man?
oldies and goldies.
Somebody bring out some of that real grape ape, dude. If
Yeah,
someone
dog.
could give me
Where's
some
that
real grape
GDP?
ape, dude.
God's gift.
I got $100 for a fucking eighth right now.
I just had some green crack actually, like real green.
It's
crack.
a good strain, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Good
I enjoy
sativa, got good taste,
Make green
unique
weed
nose.
great again, please.
You need to make a shirt with that. What do you think that any of these other platforms will ever open up to cannabis content?
I'm sure once. Look. What's fucked up is you have people like Seth Rogen who has a cannabis brand and can openly promote where to go buy his new strains and doesn't get affected
That's
at
on
all.
Instagram.
Smart.
But
Yeah,
someone
smart.
like me or basic shops that try to do the same message will get banned and striked and violate terms. So I see it going as the way of corporate America controlling how to advertise cannabis like they have with alcohol and tobacco.
See, that's why we got to get back in the streets, baby. We got to retake control. Real quick, man, I want to give a shout out to my boy KT. He just came out with this KT Truffle.
Truffles is
He's got
yeah,
KT Truffle.
Hey.
You guys go hit it up on Instagram, kt.truffles.
Truffles.
You guys go hit it up, man. He's got flour. Got pounds, ace, all pre-rolls now.
All that, man. About to
Yeah,
take
man.
over, man.
He's doing that shit.
Shout out to Grasshopper for getting behind it, man.
Yes. Oh yeah, you already know. Birth under the Grasshopper umbrella, but this guy is a hustler. He's doing his shit, bro.
Big time, man. Big time.
So yeah, shout out to KT, KT Truffle. So let's get it, man. What made you come up with this shit?
Man, like he just said, I'm tired of hearing runch, man. Like, that shit old to me. Everybody think runch.
Gelato,
yeah.
runs.
Like, damn, man. It's like everybody wearing Nikes. Come out with some new shit, man.
Some new shit, bro.
Yeah, man. So
I
like
my Nikes today.
I mean, I like truffles, so
I did too. I came out with it.
No, I didn't wear my Nikes today.
He came out with some Osiris's. What the?
No. I'm wearing the Lecoq Sportifs. Now these are Lecoq Sportifs. Relax, dude.
Hey, I fuck with those socks, dude. I'm a big sock guy.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Classic.
So what do you think, Adam? What do you think is the biggest contribution to like your creative direction, your creative content creation? What do you think is like the major contribution to that, to your content being so good, it being so like prevalent?
Really good,
it is, dude. It's funny. It's original. Some of it's really like shitty quality, but it's fucking funny, dude. Like he's like the one you just said, the high infomercial shopping. What is it? What's the network called?
Highest Shopping Network.
So when I watch it, I'm like, yo, this really does look like the late 90s infomercials. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got the person standing there, they're talking about the product. Like, it's fucking original.
That was
OG
production,
shit.
though, dude. Like, you don't understand. Like, shout out to the crew. I had TDs and ADs and PDs and teleprompters and it's just like all in my fucking earpiece, and I was fucking, it was live, so that shit was work, dude.
Gotcha.
It was work.
Who's writing are you writing these ideas?
It's no, I have Alex is a big writer, but we sit in little sessions and brainstorm because he's not really. What I like about working with that team that's super creative is they're not from the cannabis space originally, but they smoke weed, so all their ideas and the way they approach everything is so different and fresh than like the basic content creator of cannabis who's doing like, look, I love everybody who does it. Please spread education and do it. But like the basic how-tos and unboxings and stuff, like I love them. They make people great. But like I'm looking for more higher end production.
For sure.
I'm trying to like get
you need
them
to be stimulated, dude.
I'm trying to get them Hulu, Netflix, fucking streaming app, fucking late night cable television spots, dude.
Yeah. There we go.
Throw me on Adult Swim, baby. I got this shit.
There we go. So being with like a network, you got a team. One thing that I found is really difficult with just being the owner of my brand and content, just literally doing everything, is trusting people to have the to do what you would do or to have the ideas that you would have. Like, how can you trust somebody to have that creative writing but still be accurate in the space?
Synergy. You just gotta vibe with people.
Gotta
vibe
make sure
with you work with them. And my girl has a good judge of character, so she helps me. She's been the backbone to a lot of my shit since it's just me.
Shout out to baby girl.
Shout out to my lady. But it's just the vibe, the synergy. Like, do you fuck with this person? Are you down to like get on the phone and talk to this person about ideas? Or if like they call you and you look at the phone, you're like, fuck, I gotta talk to this person right now.
They gotta have the same point of view that you got at the same time.
You gotta find that energy. Not everyone will agree, but sometimes that makes for good content because you get all perspectives. But just make sure that's you're working with someone you fuck with.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Good shit.
I fuck with that. Do you have you got a schedule for like posting, content creation?
Nope.
You just shoot from the hip?
Nope. No schedule. Just whatever, dog.
Just whatever. Whenever.
And then sometimes I'm like, fuck, I should have recorded what just happened. And like, fuck it. Like, it's just regular. It's just like, I'm old, dude. Like, people call me grandpa now for influencing because like I've been doing this for so long, like MySpace days and shit. So
yeah, dude, you're the fucking OG, dog.
It's just like, to me, it's just like lifestyle. I want to just feature just top tier content. Like, I want that production now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And dude, quality content is important to me too. That's why I put out this podcast, because one, I do think that there's a real big lack of education out there in the space. I think that there's a lot of misinformation. I think bootlegs got a big hold of the black market. And I think that just big money, big corporations got a really big hold of the legal market. And I think there's a big space in between where it's just regular people.
That traditional market.
The traditional market, baby. Just regular people that need education. They need just to know shit, like basic stuff. Like what we've been talking about in this podcast is just really uncommon. I mean, it's common to us because we're in here, we're in the industry, but you know, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, the reason why I don't like to use like I used to be on Snapchat, I used to be on all these things and post daily shit, but now like on Snapchat, all I'm getting are like, yo, let's work, let me get that shit. Or people like, listen to my music, here's a link. Or motherfuckers like
here's my
like,
cash
are you
app,
the plug?
baby.
Are you the plug? Or they're saying like, here's my bank statement. You want to make money? I'm like, bro, like what is this? Like, I can't do the Snapchat.
It took over, dog. It took over.
Yeah,
on
yeah. It's just like Snap Trap.
Snap fucking trap. Are you still on Snapchat, KT?
Heavy.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Snap Trap.
Heavy.
Trap chat.
It's part of my income.
Hell
Man.
yeah.
There you go, baby.
There you go. Like, you know, I love the traditional market. You know, I was doing the secret test for so many years. It was basically like the epicenter in LA for like, it wasn't the plug. It was like the power source, because this is where all the plugs came to get their power to distribute to whatever neighborhood they need to go to. So just, you know, being around it was just making it happen. And I love the traditional market, but I've been trying to transition to this like compliant legal side and releasing products that, you know, are in the legal market, and hardware products as well that I could sell across state lines, you know, not just
dude, that's
weed.
so fucking sick for everybody out there. Like, you can distribute a product. You don't have to sell weed. Like, just being in the space, since it's so new, you could really come out with a product, even if it's a really common product. You could still just brand it. You can brand it, advertise it, market it, make the connections with the sources, the suppliers, and, you know, get in the supply chain and start getting it in stores. You can have your own product, dude. Start distributing it over state lines.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about shit getting picked out of the mail. Like, you don't have to sell weed. You guys can come out with a product. Look, dude, the space is so new. The fucking sky's the limit, dude.
Yeah. Go back what he said, though. You got to be consistent with this shit, though, man.
Gotta be consistent.
Gotta be consistent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, alcohol.
Yeah, let's get
available now. 99% isopropyl alcohol with that 1% clout. Available across state lines right now. Yeah, this started during fucking the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol was hard to find. No one could go it. You'd go to the CVS or Rite Aid or Target and it'd be gone. But usually at those places, it's either like 50% or 71%, and that's basically all water that you're paying for. And I have a lot of friends that smoke out of glass. That like to clean glass, you know, with dabbing now with pearls and fucking dab carb caps and nails. People are giving their terp slurps baths after every hit. Like, alcohol was, you know, hard to come by, and I had a source. So, you know, I went from printing packs at home out of Avery templates to, you know, getting a deal with the manufacturing distribution company and printing out labels, packaging, and now I got, you know, a sales team actually just hitting up shops all across the country.
That can be in smoke shops. That could be in dispensaries. That could be in gas stations.
Yeah, all that. It's basically, there's no branded like alcohol. Like, there's a lot of glass cleaning products out there, but they have all these added ingredients. It's like orange or it's salt or it's like has a fragrance. It leaves a film on it. And if you're like a dab, or if you even make hash and you want to clean your fucking machines or wipe down, you just want regular alcohol. You don't want all that shit. So, you know, I just said, fuck it. No one has it. Alcohol can work. And, you know, it started from 1 drum to 2 drums. And the manufacturer, like, what the fuck are you doing with all this alcohol? I'm like, I'm fucking selling it. What the fuck do you mean?
Making
what am I
drugs.
doing with it? And then they're like, well, let's fucking work something out. And now I don't need to sit at home and fill the bottles myself. They do it for me.
Damn, dude. That shit is inspiring as a motherfucker, bro. For
and
real.
I just came back from Vegas. I was at Champs, which is a fucking B2B trade show for everything.
Dude, I wanted to go so bad.
So I got a bunch of more accounts, and now I'm all over the country again.
See, man, I'm over here fucking traveling the world. My ass is enjoying my time in Peru. This guy is fucking opening accounts, getting rich.
No, I'm not getting rich. I'm just trying to pay my bills, dude. I'm
This
just trying
guy,
to pay my
man.
bills. I'm just trying to pay my bills and smoke some slushies.
Oh my God. Well, good thing is, you know, you have been smoking weed for so fucking long. Out of all the weed you've ever smoked, what's your favorite strain?
Man, that was gonna be my question, man. Go ahead.
Well, like, so all time, I mean, of course, being from SoCal, OG, like the real OG. I need the gassy. Like, when people say that shit smells gas and they're smelling runts, I'm like, no, that's not gas. That shit smells like fucking great candy, dog. Relax. Gas to me, you know, is like that when you go to the gas station and you smell that diesel.
Let them know.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I need that gas. When they say, yo, this shit smells fire. No, fire does not smell good as weed. Like if I smell weed and it smells like ash and burnt wood, like no, I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Tell me what it smells like. Is it citrusy? Is it fruity? Is it savory? Like that shit is not fire. Use other words, bro.
He said fire actually smells like fire. Burnt wood.
That's not what my weed should smell like, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Smell like gas.
But I love OG, of course, the real, that 818, that SFV OG.
That SFV. That's how I describe a gassy OG. When they're like, yeah, what's the nose on it? I'm like, it's got that SFV OG nose.
It's like like a diesel. Like, remember when gas stations didn't have all that clean things, and sometimes the gas would get on your hand after you pump, and you get all that, and you're like, damn, that shit smells fire. Like, this is gas right here. Like, that's what I want my OG to smell like.
There you go.
But I also love like a Bubba, dude, like a Master Kush, like something real like earthy and savory and just sweet and
bring
real
it back,
effective.
baby. Some of that 06, 07 Bubba, some platinum Bubba, some real platinum Bubba, not that shit they come out and some real platinum Bubba. Got purple shit. Yeah, dude, come on.
And then,
dude, you know what you should come out with? I could totally see this, dude. Fucking, I want some royalties. You need to come out with a fucking Adam Ill OG fragrance cologne, dude. You spray that shit, now you smell like some fucking gas OG, SFV OG.
Let me sell more of my CBD deodorant, body wash, and body lotion, and then I'll move on to other products.
This guy got 30 products, man.
Listen.
Where can people find some of your shit, actually?
AdamIll.com is pretty much base for everything. My alcohol, my jars, my merch. I got the Lit Ills with 3C at Coast to Coast, which is basically smalls. I took all the smalls that they have and I created some certain flavors. We all love salads, right?
Yep.
And I like rolling weed, and I don't give a fuck about big nugs. I just care about like
it's going to the same
weed.
place. You're breaking
it's all gonna get broken
down,
up, and smaller nugs usually test better. There's less plant material, more crystals, whatever, dog. So I just created this.
You guys listen to this shit, man. Everybody tap into this info, dog. This is a real smoker. You guys can fact check this shit. You guys can run his credit. You guys go online, dude. Yes, yes.
So I just have the Lit Ills, which are smalls, the littles.
Lit Ills.
I got the award-winning Ill OG with LA Kush. I have some concentrates with Summit Boys, the Ill Berry, and some other strains releasing soon. I got the CBD products with Honey Pot, award-winning CBD manufacturer, and I got the first ever CBD deodorant, and then it comes with a body wash and a body lotion, and it's a gender neutral fragrance. It's a juniper berry with rosemary and lavender, so it's fresh and clean.
Dude, this guy's got his hands in everything.
Good shit.
This guy got his hands in everything, dude.
Good shit, man. CBD deodorant.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wow. I'm just sitting here. I'm really impressed right now, dude.
But also, back to my favorite weed, dude. I also love sativas. I'm like a huge sativa fan. I'm always on the hunt for sativas. I really love like
any of those people got sativas.
Haze.
Drop a comment right now.
Yeah, we
got to need
some super. I need some really good haze. I need a fire diesel, dude. Like bring back some diesel or some headband. I need that real headband, dude.
Dude, I was like the Jack, the XJs. Those always smell the best for me.
Jack's great. I get Jack.
Super lemon haze.
Yeah, the hazes. I need that.
Oh man! All right, so you kind of already told me a little bit, but I gotta ask, man. What do you think of gelato? Go ahead, speak freely.
It made a lot of people money, dude.
A lot of people, man. A lot of people.
Look, like the terps are good. Gelato's been crossed with everything now. It's I feel like gelato, people are gonna hate me, but it's like gonna be Blue Dream. You know what I'm saying? When Blue Dream came out, it was hot. Everyone wanted it. It was easy to grow, easy to yield. It had flavor. It had the terps. It was universal. And then, Gelato came out with marketing and created a demand, and it was in a bunch of songs. And
Gelato do got that nose.
Gelato's good. It has a good bag appeal. That's what a lot of people like. A lot of people care more about what's on the bag than in the bag now, which is fucked up. So if it says something or it has a picture of something they like, they go after that more than understanding what the quality of weed is. I mean, when I was buying weed, it was, in a Ziploc bag or in like a little dub sack with like designs on it, like fucking clubs or hearts or spades or whatever the fuck they had at the head shop for a little 20 sack. But now it's like, it's cool. I smoke it. But it's not like my first choice.
Gelato. You do smoke gelato.
It's not my first. I mean, it's readily available everywhere you go, and like that's the weed everyone wants you. Oh, check out my gelato, and they give you a nugget, like roll it up. So,
yep.
I mean, it's cool. I like it.
Matter of fact, let me. I'll be right back.
yeah. As you grab the runs. No, it's cool. I like terps. I don't get me wrong.
I agree. What do you think of gelato, KT?
I mean, like you said, it's popular right now, man. But me personally, I like the gelato nose.
The nose.
It's hard to beat that nose because you got a gassy nose.
Got a gassy nose.
Yeah, so it could be Aquafina gelato. It's gonna have a good nose.
Hell yeah!
It's gonna be easy to sell.
Yeah. That shit we might have it tomorrow though.
Bro, that shit's fire. I had that.
The Aquafina gelato.
Yeah. don't have your throat dry.
It's easier to sell too when it's a gelato.
Gelato, yeah.
It's easier to sell. Like OGs and glues were like 2 years ago.
Yes, well, like OGs were all the time. How many OGs were there? I remember when it was like celebrity name OG. Insert celebrity name here. OG.
Yeah. But I like gelato though, man. I like gelato. I like it. Yeah. Like you said, you make a lot of money off gelato. Yeah. So you gotta ride it while you can.
Yeah. So we're getting into these Prop 64 days, but look, as a preference, what you think? Prop 215 or 64?
Yeah, 215 all day. What are you talking about?
What?
We loved it. We all love that shit.
Good old fucking.
I mean, and the events were a lot better under 215 days. We could, freely consume and pass out samples and do giveaways and engage with the crowd, and it wasn't so regulated and controlled.
Yep.
It's great that there's so much access to cannabis right now. I'm sure some people are tripping the fuck out when they come to LA or California and see how accessible it is to buy weed, especially coming from like middle America or states that have zero tolerance.
Absolutely.
So it's great that it's like that now, but it's just fucking takes away from the culture, dude. And we got all these Chads and Brads that's coming in and watering down the quality of what we enjoy. Mm-hmm. Like you can't get weed straight from the grower anymore, dog. When you go buy illegal weed, it's shit that's been on that comes to you 3 months after they harvested. Man. I want my nugs to fuck, bro. My nugs need to come together and fuck. I don't want them to just like crumble in the dust or just explode. Like, please, my nugs need to fuck.
Should be like potato chips.
Make nugs fuck.
Man, they're gonna another shirt. They're gonna figure it out, man. The industry's still new. They're gonna figure it out how to get this stuff out, get it tested sooner, and hopefully get it tested sooner and get it out to the consumer next day.
Well, they should just have the fucking labs on site.
Have it on site, baby. Come on, can't they test the plant before they harvest?
Well, it's just crazy because, look, you harvest, right? You cure it, send it to the lab, get it tested. Once it's tested, you send it. You got to package it. Once you package it, you send it to your distributor. Once you get it to your distributor sends it to the shops. It gets to the shops. Now it's up to the shop to get it out as fast as they can. But it's already been like, almost a month? Yep. And now it's sitting there. And, how long is it going to be till it actually moves off that shelf?
Moves to the retail shelf. Yeah, dude, it's a big old thing, man.
Give me the 215 days where the farmers would come with a big duffel bag straight to the shop. Like, look, bro, I just harvested this whole fucking room.
Just go ahead.
You want to buy it all? I just want to get back to the mountain.
That's it.
And then you would take the nug and you stick it on the wall. You're like,
oh yeah,
that's it. Sticky.
Oh yeah.
I still do that.
Let's run it.
Yeah, dude. I had this farmer on one of our recent podcasts. His name's Cowboy. It's a long-haired,
shout out to Cowboy.
looking like a country dude. Just he talks like this.
Exactly. Barefoot on the mountain.
Barefoot on. He hit a button up. His shit was just wide open with no undershirt. Like,
I love those people. They helped me out in the late 1900s, early 2000s, bro. It was a good time.
Yeah.
They were just the ones that had it all, and they were just scared to come out to the public, so they would need, us to make them relationships and bring all their inventory to the people that want it, dog.
Definitely.
Good old days, man. I do miss the events. I'll say that's probably the biggest thing that I miss about Prop 215. I miss the events. I miss the Prop 215 dispensaries. I know there's still a lot out there, but I miss being able to just do business freely without a bunch of other people interfering. And then,
events for
those events were the shit, dude.
This will never be the same.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
Damn.
You can't.
Damn.
Bro, I used to fill up a t-shirt gun with weed and shatter and shoot that shit into the crowd. You can't do that anymore. We used to throw out pounds like footballs into the crowds, dude.
Shit.
Damn.
Can't do it
You
anymore.
used to do shit like that.
Hell
You used to have
yeah.
like girls on trampolines or some shit,
That's
right?
right, dude.
If I remember.
Yeah, we had the trampolines.
I forgot what event it was. I was like, this fool got fucking girls on trampolines? Okay.
Dude,
that's
literally,
true, right?
Yeah, it is. KT, we put fucking. I put about 10 chicks on a trampoline,
What?
topless,
Titties everywhere.
titties everywhere, bro. Dude, I've never seen people pull their phones out and start recording so
Oh my
fast
God.
in my
I
life
think I was in the booth across from
That's
you. We
dope.
had that big ass tower. And I was
with
looking-
brass knuckles.
Yeah. And I was looking down. I was like, what?
What the fuck is going on down there? Yeah,
And they're
dude,
like, it's crazy.
that was epic, bro.
Yeah,
Good
it's
times. Yeah, you can't do that shit
No,
nowadays.
hell no.
I can see that shit now though.
I'm gonna figure out a way, dude. I'm gonna figure out a fucking
Private
way to
parties.
get close.
Just private invite. You got to just do a
There you
private
go.
members only.
Private.
On a private location.
You're still gonna see me bring girls out and pasties. I don't give a fuck.
Look,
We're
do
gonna
you,
figure it
dog.
out. We're gonna figure it out. You ever? I mean, speaking of these events, dude, let's get to it, dude. Let's fucking get to it. A lot of people recognize. I mean, I recognize you from a lot of the weed sessions. How did you even get into going to sessions or events? I mean, what was first? What came first?
So I was at weed events before the you talking about the Secret Sesh?
Secret Sesh or Green Light or any of those?
Okay, yeah.
any
So
of those other-
Secret Sesh was like that was kind of like the first farmers market type. Well, it wasn't even really like a farmers market. It was more of just like bringing. All right, so here, let me rewind it real quick.
Go ahead,
So
go
I
ahead.
was doing, I podcasted 2009, so I started getting really involved in the cannabis space, started doing all the high time shit. There was a spot in the valley called the Headroom Gallery. It was like a secret little hash bar in the back of a head shop. It was just like, if you knew type of shit. And I met a lot of people there. I started doing my show there. Once that shit got shut down, the manager there and myself, we wanted to keep kind of that energy. So we kind of like invited some people and we started in like a garage, dude. And we had like 3 or 4 of our friends who had brands there and invited a couple people. And it just grew from a garage to houses to clubs to events and arenas. And now the Secret Sesh is just like a compliant event that we do now, and we have one coming up actually October 23rd, dude, right here in downtown LA.
That's
it's
a
gonna
Secret
be
Sesh?
it's gonna be direct to consumers, consumption, and sales. October 23rd, downtown. We coming back. It's the first one since this whole pandemic, so it's gonna be super lit and exciting.
Bringing it
But
back.
that was, with Tim and myself, we just, wanted to keep that community alive and just wanted to bring people
It's gonna
together.
be in LA, so they got a LA
Yeah.
like event
Space,
license
yes.
space. Where's it gonna be at? What's it called?
It's gonna be at Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Have you ever been there?
Never.
It's just like
It's in a venue, or?
it's in the art district.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically domes that are all digitized on the inside with big old screens that you can blast visuals on. But it's like a whole space venue space that we're gonna have. And
That's
just have a
sick as
bunch of
fuck.
art activations. And
October 23rd.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure there. I'm
I'll
for
be
sure
there
there.
too, then, yeah.
That's
But yeah,
Secret
so
Sesh.
that's how Secret Sesh started. Just trying to keep that, and it just grew, dude. It became like a fucking Sunday. It was consistent every Sunday for like 5 years, bro. And it just became. People called it their church.
Their church.
People came and just met friends. We created like a whole
Good network.
vibe. We had games, I did giveaways. We just incorporated all the fucking brands that were there fucking with us. It was a good time, dude. We created like a lot of brands conceptualized there and started with the table, and now they're fucking compliant $1 million brands. So
Yeah.
it's good to see some of these friends who just took that trap hustle and
Turned it up.
transitioned into the
Yeah.
Speaking of
compliant.
which, I started off as I don't know if you knew, but I started off as a retail storefront. Had a storefront in East LA, and now we're downtown LA. But I have a licensed Grasshoppers coming up in December. It'll be self-owned, licensed. I'm doing this on Melrose. I'm about to fuck it up, dude.
Yeah, man.
I'm bringing it, dude. Take that trap hustle,
Transition.
and
man.
take it over and take it all the way, dude.
Hell yeah.
So, you think there's gonna be room for sessions in the legal world?
I mean, they're gonna have to, adapt to the new rules and regulations. We're doing a sesh again. It's, we're gonna try to follow the rules as much as we are. We are gonna follow the rules. So it's not gonna be the big giveaways and the huge parties, and you gotta buy the product legally through a license and get that whole transition, and then you could consume. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fun time. So sessions are gonna be around, but
Good.
they're just gonna be more like events, bro.
Good.
It's like hangout events.
Yeah, man. I hope so. I hope there is. I think. Look,
I was
dude,
just at a mansion where they had like a little sesh.
Look, there's rules. We just have to follow them.
Yeah.
Gotta follow
There's
the
a
right
way. There's a way to do this shit and still follow the
Yeah,
rules.
but we rules are always made to be broken too, so we can have some fun.
Hey,
but.
what?
Let's go.
Yo, have you ever been too high? And if so,
Yeah.
what happened? Like, I gotta hear this shit, dude. The highest host. I gotta hear the highest host. Highest.
There's always been times where I think there's always been times where you just overconsume. I think there's such thing as overconsumption, and saturating your endocannabinoid receptors might, trigger some shit, maybe paranoia, anxiety, some type of weird chemical imbalance because, shit happens, with your body when you consume all these chemicals, however you do it. I think one of the most recent was when I was judging the High Times Cup and they just entered concentrates and I had 60 entries, dude, 60 in like 3 days, and there's like 2,000, 14, 15, I don't know, dude. Or I don't even remember what year it was, maybe 12. Dude, whatever. Anyways, it was a long time ago and it was 60 entries, and this is a time before, like, people knew about purging and cleaning it, and everyone was just blasting PVC,
just putting it in,
threw
packaging
PVC onto like a Pyrex dish over hot water or some shit, leaving it in the sun to purge, whatever, dude. So there were 60. I was judging. I was like, let me be a fair judge. I want to try it all, even though like now, like, for me to judge shit, that I probably won't smoke 75% of the entries. Because to be a winning product has to have the looks, has to have the smell, has to have, like, everything has to be on par before I smoke it. Because if it's not, then it's not a winning fucking entry.
Of course.
So, but at this time, I was just like eager, and I was like, yo, I'm going to try everything. And I just like nailed, dab, fucking the green underpurge shit, the black sludge, the crude, the fucking fired, whatever, sizzle tech, the shatter, the sugar.
You were just like, fuck it, I'm gonna take this on, dude. Let's go.
I was like, well, I'm the highest host, fuck it, dude. And then like, I don't know what happened, but I just got like that weird, like deep anxiety, bro. Like sweat and like for a couple days, and then I had to just kind of like power through that shit. Yeah, it was fucked up. That's fine. It wasn't a fun feeling. My girl was like, "What the fuck? You're fucked up." I was like, "I know. I shouldn't have smoked all that bullshit."
That was bullshit back then, though.
No, it was a lot of bullshit. What? That was when you had to wear safety goggles to dab, because it was red means go. You have a titanium nail. You wait till it's bright red. Then you take some dabs. You put it on there. It starts sizzles. You get fireworks. Shit splatters on your clothes. You get burns on your arm and shit.
Oh my
You're
god!
Like, let's go. You don't remember these dabbing days?
Nah, I remember dollar dabs at High Times, but before that, no, dude, that's before my time. That's before my time.
Yeah, we were doing red hot dabs on titanium nails, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god. See, education, people, education.
I'll pull it up on YouTube. Insert video here. No, I'm just playing.
How'd yo? I used to see you with LA Kush all the time at all these shows.
Yeah, that's family.
How'd you get hooked up with them?
They saw me just doing what I do on social media in real life, and they're like, "Hey, can you work with us on our brand?" I was like, "Hell yeah, let's run it." So I just started doing they just added to my life, and I was smoking their weed because they had good ass weed. They had fire ass OGs and sativas. And, the relationship grew into me creating and pheno hunting a certain strain, which is that LOG. And we started that strain and won an award. And, now they're family.
That's still around, the LOG.
Yeah, when it's available. OGs are just, sometimes, it's just so good that,
Yeah.
No, it hits the shelves. It hits the shelves every so often.
For sure. LOG. You get that at like
LA Kush, and it's probably usually just at the store now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
for sure.
Yeah. It used to be in over 400
Yo,
stores.
what the fuck were they before LA Kush?
CHR popping.
CHR popping. Yo, dude, they were running with that shit. It was cracked for a long time.
CHR,
you know what they changed it?
Is this branding, dude?
CHR, and they did a hashtag CHR popping, like that was their thing.
CHR
dude.
was the shop, and they turned the shop into the brand, which was LA Kush.
LA Kush. I like that better. Los Angeles Kush, like anybody who flies into town, Los Angeles Kush. Yeah, let's run that.
You get the red box, the blue box, the green box. Like, which box you trying to get?
All right, I got a good question for you. Tell me your age. By naming a strain.
What?
That's a good
Pretendo.
Shit, I don't even know what the fuck that
Stress.
This fucking guy, dude. Yeah,
Brick.
Dude, some stress, some brick weed, dude. Remember it had the seeds in it? Had some of that old weed with some seeds in it, rolling up some spliffs.
Pretendica.
Pretendica. I haven't heard that one. I remember Pretendo, though.
Yeah. White Widow.
Yeah.
White Widow's been around a minute.
What?
White Widow's been around a minute. Northern Lights.
Yeah, NL number 5, dude.
Elmo, number 5.
NL, Northern Lights number 5.
NL,
I think that was
number
the
5.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that old? Is brickweed not good? Is stress?
Brickweed is old as shit,
old.
bro.
Stress, dude.
That's old, dude. That's as old as it gets, I think. The brickweed. That goes way back, like Cadillac on 4 flats. What so all these shows that we did, what was or is your favorite weed trade show? There's so many, dude, and
my favorite moment, or like my favorite
just your
one,
favorite one
or
to
my
attend.
favorite in general.
yeah, your favorite one to attend, your favorite one that you liked going to, that you maybe it was a one-time thing, or maybe it was
Anyone that
recurring.
I'm hosting. You know what I've been doing recently that I'm really enjoying? Like, Chalice has been amazing. High Time's been amazing. The fucking Blazers Cup was fun to host.
I remember that Tommy Chong one. That was
the
good.
first one. The
first one was dope. Yeah.
There's been a lot of amazing shows I've been a part of, but I think most recently I've been emceeing these wrestling shows. This is called Canna Pro Wrestling.
Canna Pro Wrestling?
Yeah, and it's
so
like,
it's still weed related.
It's like, well, they're like wrestlers. It's part of this organization, but they have this like cannabis sector where like the matches are now like, instead of like a money in the bank, like it's like a pound on a pole. So it's like you have to climb the ladder to get the pound that's hanging from the ceiling. Or it's like a blunt match where they have to like smoke a blunt while they wrestle. But I'm like the MC. I'm the dude that's like making his way to the ring, coming in at 250 pounds. So that's like what I've been doing recently. Just fucking around with that because I've always kind of been a wrestling fan. Growing up, and it's just like a whole new energy and vibe.
Me too, dude. That sounds like something I'd like to get into.
Yeah.
I'd like to watch.
Yeah,
That's
I think
something
I'm
I'd be
doing one
into.
in Woodland Hills at the end of this month.
Woodland Hills.
Yeah, I'll be in a parking lot of a dispensary ring announcing this luchador match, dog.
Yeah.
Pull up, dog. Pull up.
For sure
Follow
gonna
the
pull
social.
up.
You'll see some flyers.
All right. Hell yeah,
If
dude.
you like wrestling and smoking, pull up.
Dude, I fucking love wrestling. Dude, I was following WWF, WWE, WCW. I'm on that shit back in the day. Monday Night Heat, dude, I would record that shit because my grandma used to make me go to sleep. I fucking record that shit
Monday
overnight,
Night
watch it
Raw,
first thing in the morning.
Nitro, all that shit.
Yep. All that shit.
yeah.
Good old days, man. Good old
I got
fucking
wrestling
days.
chairs in my crib, dude. If you sit first 5 rows at a pay-per-view, you get to keep the chair.
Shut up, for real.
100%.
You get to keep the chair.
Keep the chair if you're in the first 5 rows.
Didn't know that.
I got 4 of them.
This guy, dude.
Yeah, shit.
Hey, your crib's probably fucking dope as shit. Hey, this I bet you this episode of the podcast is gonna be like nostalgia for a lot of people, man. They're gonna be like, man, I fucking miss those days. I remember
I'm
this.
sure there's a lot of shit I missed out on. I'm sorry if I skipped out. Sorry, guys. I love you.
Yeah, we all miss those days, man. But kind of a weird question, but you ever dated a non-stoner chick? What's your preference?
I mean, I've been with my girl for the 15 years, and she smokes, but not like me. So it was cool. I mean, I think it doesn't matter if a girl smokes or not, if you're in a relationship or your significant other, however you date, whatever you are attracted to. I just feel as long as you guys are, cool together and can enjoy moments, then it doesn't matter if you smoke or not, as long as you respect each other's choices in life and can coexist together.
For sure. I love that answer.
Good shit.
That's very like open and honest.
And you know what? If they don't smoke, good. It's more for me. It's gonna be less expensive. It's just gonna be me buying for myself. Like, okay, cool. You ain't smoking. I gotta worry about getting you some shit. It's gonna be cheaper. Sure. I'm glad my girl don't smoke as much as I do. I'd be broke, bro. I'd be hustling even more. I'd be like, what? Maybe I would have a distillate. No, I'm just playing. But we love distillate. We love distillate, dog.
Yeah, man. I've dated both stoner chicks, non-stoner chicks. They both got pros and cons, man. Like the non-stoner chicks, sometimes they could be real uptight, wound up. And then the stoner chicks sometimes are a little too, smoking a little too much.
Yeah.
So I think you gotta
Especially
get
dabbing, you know what I'm saying? So like dabbers just be out here not realizing.
Put you in a zombie mode.
They look like they on Xanny bars and shit the way
You're
they
like, what
consume
the
it, just
fuck?
walking around.
Just-
Like,
So many people worked for me and they do dabs. I had to, like on the job, I was like, dude, I had to stop it. I had to be
used
like,
to be
hey,
that
you guys
person.
gotta cut it out.
now the only dabs I take is blunt rosin.
Blunt rosin.
Yeah, it's where I roll a blunt and squish it in a rosin press and dab it.
Blunt rosin.
Yeah, I'll roll.
This
a
guy
blunt.
is making new shit every day.
Dude, I'm just a real smoker. I just try shit out, and it was delicious, so I still do it.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. See, you're creative with like the smoking, the ideas, the comedy. I feel like I'm a creator as well with branding. I have the Grasshoppers brand. I've come out with the Snowball. I got this product called Snowballs. I got this product called Quickies pre-rolls. I've done a bunch of different brands, and like that's my art. That's my art. This guy does music. That's his art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I get high. That's my art. I'm just playing.
what how you think all this shit has just changed since you've been in the industry? Just been around weed, been around the culture. How you think the whole thing has changed to present day from when you first started being around cannabis?
Like as far as cannabis?
Yeah, cannabis
Oh, what?
goes. Is
What do
it
you
better?
mean? How
Is
has
it
it
worse?
changed? It's been it's so socially accepted now. Like I remember I couldn't find any type of weed clothing if I wanted to go into the mall in the like early 2000s. There ain't nothing. But now like that shit's readily available. It's fucking on TV shows. They have shows about it. Like it's changed so much. People are just totally accepting of it. You could just smoke in the street. No one gives a fuck in LA. What do you mean?
They give zero fucks.
I mean,
It's
there's
just
pros and cons to everything. I mean, now we got a lot of, we got a lot of culture vultures that are in it trying to monetize on this flower that they have no idea about. They probably don't even know what real weed looks like.
Yeah.
But, it's cool because there's plenty of space for everybody, dude. That's what people got to understand. Like, there's enough people out here where you could just put whatever you want. There's gonna be a budget. I know a lot of older people that don't like all the new shit. They want some, cool, calm, fucking chill out, outdoor fucking weed that is just mild. They ain't trying to get no fucking 30% purple exotic. Like I don't give a fuck. Let me just get some fucking shake in a bag and I'll be cool.
Some weed.
Let me put it in my dugout and go outside and smell like.
Yeah, I've heard. Speaking of a dugout, dude, look at this pipe I got from Peru.
What?
That's a Peruvian pipe.
Is it
right
handmade?
There, yep, handmade.
Ooh, is that a bone?
Yep,
What kind of bone?
goat.
Ooh.
That's goat bone.
Were these all supposed to be beads or is that how it is?
No, that's how it is.
Dope.
Yep, little Peruvian pipe, man.
Nice.
What so since it's changed so much, now we're starting to see like weed events outside the country. Like
Oh, yeah.
I think one of the original ones probably Cannabis.
Ben loved it.
But you've been?
Yeah, I only loved it because it's in Spain, dog. What? How often can I be in Spain? I get to travel the world because of weed. Let's fucking go. Who ever thought that shit?
What are you seeing any other weed events besides that out of the country?
I know Jamaica's had some. I know there's expos in a lot of countries now that are accepting it. Before COVID, I had a trip. I was supposed to go to Cannabis, and then Israel had a Cannabis Expo event that they were gonna do, and then the UK there was a Cannabis Cup sesh that I was supposed to be hosting. So there's events going on all over the world, dude. Like wherever it's accepted, people are out here making it happen. It's just natural. It's just natural evolution for this flower, dog. It's just the culture is so widely accepted now.
I can't wait to start like going to all these different countries. I'm already traveling. I've been traveling like often. People have been watching me online. I've been traveling often for the past 5 months.
What's your favorite place you've been?
Right now, dude, I have to say Peru. I'm stuck on it right now. Yeah, for sure.
Was that the most recent trip?
That was the most recent.
That's why.
Yeah, I fucking love it. But this is my second time. It's my second time going. Yeah, I went twice in like 3 months.
Did you see llamas?
I saw llamas. I actually ate a llama.
What?
Took a picture of one and I ate them after.
Stop. That's so fucked up. Don't tell me that.
Tastes like steak.
It's
Seasoned steak, like peppered steak.
It's like dark meat?
Yeah, it's dark meat.
And it's like steak?
And it's like steak, dude, but it's thick. It's like
Is it like fatty or is it like lean?
It's like lean. Yeah, it's all you could eat, like the whole thing.
Does it like crumble or you have to like cut it?
No,
like
you got to
steak?
cut into that bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, they cook it pretty well. There's a little bit of pink in the middle, very very light, but it's like medium well.
So they serve it like steak with like mashed potatoes and shit.
It's really for like if you want to take your girl out on a nice night.
Eat a llama?
I tried.
You want to take your girl out on a nice night. That's how they serve it. Like, it's a delicacy.
Okay, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't eat land meat anymore, but
I love lamb. That's my favorite food, man.
land meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you do? Like water?
animal?
Like under land? Above
You
land?
said lamb.
Oh, lamb?
Yeah.
No,
he said
any
land.
animals
Any-
on land. I don't
on the
really
land.
eat
Oh,
anymore.
lamb. Okay, I thought you
But
said
lamb, yeah, no, look, I love
lamb.
lamb. Look, I
Yeah.
used to eat all meat, bro, but I just decided to stop.
So what is not land meat? Like
Anything that's not on land,
So like swimming?
like fish is. I just like sushi though. I don't like cooked fish.
All right, so that's not land meat.
I
What
want that
about
shit.
flying?
Birds, no.
He said flying.
You want
No
any birds?
Just eggs,
Okay.
not birds.
All right, I fuck with it. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to
Hell yeah, shout
Trippy
out.
Caps. Trippy Caps. It's you guys want to get psychedelic? You guys want to go on a cool little?
Yeah,
I know, dude. We should have seen what was going on with these. Got Trippy Caps. Oh yeah, dude. I've been spinning out like what were we talking about?
How much is each piece?
This whole the microdose about 0.2 per piece.
There will just be sparkly in here. There'll be glitter everywhere. We'll be out here smiling, laughing.
Got a whole eighth for the bag. It's got some mushrooms in there. Reese's cups. Can't go wrong, dude. Can't go wrong. You fuck with mushrooms?
What? They're amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think everybody should at least consume it, in their life to just get answers to questions that they may need, because with mushrooms, you just get a different perspective on everyday things that you see, because we just see straight, and then with mushrooms, it just like activates different angles to conquer these
Got
ideas.
colors.
Yeah,
and-
plus the trip that you get. But more fucking, for a mental side. Like microdosing is good. It just makes shit a lot easier for you.
Got you.
Try
Yeah,
it.
I'm scared of them, man.
Try it out.
Don't be
It's
scared.
natural.
Don't be
It grows from
scared.
Earth,
Don't be
dude.
scared, dude. Don't be scared.
Well,
What is-
actually, mushrooms aren't from Earth. Mushrooms are from a different planet, like octopus and cannabis. They probably came on like a meteor from a different galaxy that just traveled in space, because they're not normal to the rest of the things on this planet. But then again, like everything on this planet could be from other planets and galaxies, just space travel.
This is what happens when you eat the Trippy Caps.
Yeah, I
This
swear,
This is real
man.
life.
no,
listen.
That's why I'm scared of them right
Listen,
now.
real life. Look, well, first of all, octopus aren't from this planet. They have their DNA structure is completely different than anything we have. They have like over, I think it's like over 30,000 chromosomes or some shit.
30,000.
Yeah, they have nine. They have 9 brains and 2 hearts, and they live in water and land. And if you're familiar with like the ocean, we don't know shit about the ocean.
Yeah.
We know
Oh,
more
dude, there's
about
parts
space.
we haven't even been.
We know more about space than we know the ocean, and the ocean is on this fucking planet, dude.
Yep.
And if you look at all the post-apocalyptic movies or like alien invasion movies, a lot of their bases are where? In the ocean, bro. They come in out of the ocean and they fucking start attacking. So listen, octopus, I don't think are from this planet, even though they're dope as fuck. I don't eat those either because they're weird as shit.
Me either.
Cannabis is not from this planet. I feel like, either seeds or some type of ancient astronaut probably traveled with it and noticed that this environment needs this plant, and mushrooms. And that's all I got to say about that.
Straight from the highest host, y'all. Straight from the highest host.
Listen, join me Sundays on Temp Ill on Twitch every Sunday, dude.
Yeah,
Sunday
tap
service.
in, hear all this shit. I'm about to start tapping in for real. I didn't know that was your platform. I mean, I seen you on Twitch, but I didn't know that was your main.
Streaming this on Twitch, dog. With
Fucked
live
up.
Audience, dog.
Fucked
Well,
up.
You should start getting into that.
I'm about to.
You could just
You're about to put me on.
live into the thing and then save the video and
You're about to put me the fuck on with that one.
cut it up. I'm sorry, dude. He's like, fuck, now it's gonna be
He's
more
like,
work.
fuck, I'm not gonna have a job.
You can cut it, micro cut, dude. Make micro content out of the macro content, dog.
There we go. What do you think is gonna be in the future for these weed events, man? Legalization or not? Like, what do you think's the future of this shit? Where's this going?
I think they need to just reschedule cannabis because right now it's Schedule 1. Mm-hmm. So until they reschedule it, nothing federally will happen. And I think when that happens, it's just going to be like any other corporate conglomerate fucking branding out there. Mm-hmm. You're going to have a lot of these tobacco companies that are going to come out with their products, and then you're going to have a lot of alcohol companies trying to work with this shit, and then you're going to have the craft cultivators, the craft brewers, like in the beer world, where they have like small batches that create the more terpier exclusive flavors. And I feel like you just got to make a brand and create something people want. and you'll survive, dude. Because once you can become a federal legal MSO, a multiple state operator, then you fucking good, baby.
Good.
We out here across the
good.
country. I'm a product anywhere.
I can see all these events, like these big events, like Rolling Loud, Reggae Fest, all these big events. Like I could see these being, them somehow incorporating the weed. I know you can't sell.
I've been to events where like music festivals where they had like a 215 area where if you proved you were a patient, they had a special smoking section that you could go in and smoke weed freely. Even though at concerts everyone smokes weed everywhere, but they actually incorporated these sections in music festivals, so of course it's going to be a given, dude. That's more revenue for the promoter because that's a whole other section for boots, for sponsors, for marketing, for fucking whatever the hell they want. They can just create that revenue flow.
Now you got both. You got the regular music festival and you got the weed festival right there. You got a whole section for it, dude. They need to get on that ASAP.
Well, I'm available.
Hey, what? What's something you want viewers to know about you, Adam?
That I'm higher than you.
Yeah,
Always.
I'd like to see somebody try to prove that they're higher.
No, look. People get higher now. I'm not into big dabbing like globs like I used to.
You ever had a smoke off?
I don't do like competitive smoking anymore or like overconsumption.
You got the gold medal too many times in a row.
I mean, it's just. First of all, after that incident, I don't really promote overconsumption because it's just probably not the smartest thing to do.
Which incident?
But if you could do it like handles, bro, that shit gets expensive though. So just know your finances before you just start taking $100 dab hits.
$100 dab hits. Those are real?
Well, I mean, if you buy like a gram of hash rosin or some shit, just dab it in one dab. It's like $100, no? In a hit. It's like $100 shot. It's like when you buy those exclusive alcohol bottles and it's like every shot is like a $60 shot.
Dude, somebody could really just go through $1,000. Like,
imagine, bro.
Like
these
that.
days you got like $12,000 rigs, $1,200 nails, $100 pearls, $1,500 cap, a custom torch, a little fucking thermometer to read your temperature, motherfucking dab rag, alcohol, a little jar. Like it's a whole process now. Smoking 10 years ago is not the same as smoking now.
Yeah, agree.
Dude, how shit has evolved. It's fucking insane, dude. I can't wait till there's like these dab bars. You got bar for alcohol, bar for weed. Where are those at?
It's coming.
They're around, but they're super exclusive.
Whatever happened to OG Cannabis Cafe?
Corona?
Shit, they're still closed.
Yeah, I know.
So
they also had that other thing. Well, what people should know about me is I'm a real smoker.
Real smoker. Real fucking
and
smoker.
I'm out here just trying to, keep the cannabis culture alive through however I can because we don't need these culture vultures out here watering down this shit that we've been
And that's all they're doing.
smoking and proud about for decades, dude.
And that's all they're doing. That's all they're doing.
You know what else people should know about me is that, look, I appreciate, where's my solo right? Is this one my solo right here? Listen. I want to give a special shout out to all the growers out there, for real. Like, everyone who is growing cannabis, I don't give a fuck if it's one plant or 10 plants or 100 plants or a whole fucking mountainside or a warehouse. Give a fuck if you got 5 lights, the sun, 1,000 lights. Without you guys, none of us will be out here smoking. None of us will be out here living a lifestyle that we are doing because of this plant. I, have helped many grows. I am not a grower. Obviously, I have ADHD. I can't be in a room all day working on that shit. I got to be out and about and see some fucking life. So I appreciate all you guys, all the growers, the landowners, the trimmers, the drivers, everyone that's out here that contributes to growing this shit. Y'all are the superstars. So thank you.
Shout out to the farmers. Let's get it, man.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
All
them.
growers, baby.
All of them.
All of them.
That's what you should know about me. I appreciate you, growers, and everyone else listening. Thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to the farmers. What's next for Adam Mill? What you got coming up? What's some projects you're working on? Events?
I got just the Twitch. I'm doing more shows. I got hijinks that I do with Cannabis Capital once a month with my co-host Angela Mazzanti. It's basically
Shout out to Angela.
Yeah, shout out to Angela. I got my alcohol that y'all could get now. Maybe I'll drop a fucking EP or some shit.
Get in the studio.
Let's do it.
Watch me sell out the Hollywood Bowl playing flute. I'm like the Stoner Yanni out here. Be careful, dog.
Yo, I swear to God, I would buy a ticket to get in that shit. Adam Ill at the Hollywood Bowl playing the flute for 45 minutes straight.
Secret Sesh coming up October 23rd. Just follow me on social.
Tell where can everybody find you?
Get high everywhere on IG for now, or Adam Ill on IG, adamill.com, highest host on Twitch. That's the main one you should probably do, is highest host on Twitch, dude. That's where I'm at daily and vibe out, and we just chill with the aliens. We do a bunch of giveaways. We smoke a lot of weed. If I leave with this bag of runts, I'm going to review it on my show and smoke it and tell everyone how I feel.
There we go. All right.
Let them know about the fragrances. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. Fragrances. Adam Ill, OG Cologne. Come on, baby. I could have a fragrance called Indica. And then a fragrance called Sativa, which is like the morning fucking zesty one. Yeah. Then you can have the hybrid for the daily motivational one, dude. We can just pick the different fragrances. There we go, baby.
See,
like creative minds working.
And like lemon zest and like refreshing shit. Late night will be more like that lavender, the motherfucking more resting, chill out fragrances. You know, we got it, dude.
Creative minds working here, dude. You hear these ideas, man? I bet a lot of these people are gonna try to take some of these ideas and run with it. But we're gonna need a check, baby. We're gonna need a check.
Make it happen for you. You got people to buy your shit. Handle.
Dude, this was all pure and fucking positive. Hell yeah, dude. I love that shit.
What?
I love that shit.
Everybody,
I love it, dog. Keep motivating them. All right,
hit me up if you want to work, dog. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. I'm out here.
You already know what it is, guys. This is y'all been tapped in at the Tapped In podcast. You guys been tapped in. We're tapping out.
Hey.
Gone.
What? I was about to roll another one.